No penalty,
Shame.
just shame. All right, check. We are focused. We are here live, January 3rd, 2025. 90% course load. We've got tournament round action here. Kapalua Pro Tour. Let's go check. You might want to check the scoreboard. Let's get a scorecard check here. Yeah, weird. It says E, but at the bottom it says 1. Okay, so it's restarting your score up in the corner from today. We had a little snafu earlier this week. A fellow tour player who will remain nameless mistakenly started the event under Adam's name instead of his own. He proceeded to bogey the first hole of the event, parred the second, and then saw Adam's name pop up on the leaderboard, knew immediately something was wrong. Restarted his own round with a par, and we join Adam live now, picking up where that player left off on the third hole. Kapalua Plantation course. This one on a good line came up just a bit short. Seems like it caught somewhat of a false front there and has trickled all the way off the green into the fairway, finally coming to rest. 15 yards. Under rotates and leaves it short. We've got 13 feet for par up the hill, right to left. We've got some early adversity here. That's going to be a bogey 5. Front 9, difficult at the Kapalua Plantation course. Back 9 gettable, front 9 you really just got to hang on. Just been a smooth fairway finder out there, wants to keep it in play today. Usually pre-round we do a little what's in the bag. I'll just have to fill you in. Tailor-made from head to toe, if you can't tell by the head cover in the right forefront of the screen here. Adam is on staff with TaylorMade as a golf professional. Spin. Excellent shot. Looks like we're playing the P7 CBs today. Can you confirm that? Are those the CBs today? He's got a plethora of options in his office. He's got the bronze 790s, copper maybe. He's got the 770s, copper. He's got the P7 MCs back in there as well. Today we're going with the new CBs. 8 feet down the slope, bounces back beautifully. Getting a feel for these greens. Early, he could go low. First par 5 of the day, the 5th hole, 464 yards. A bullet fade up the right side. Looks to be okay. Might trickle into the first cut there. We'll see where it ends up. Stays in the fairway. Impressive for something with 3,500 spin. 36 total, thank you. Didn't factor in the side spin. 145 in on a par 5. Are you playing the right tee boxes?
Wherever they put me.
On a good line, lands soft, 21 feet away for eagle to get him into red figures for the first time this tournament.
Wonder why.
I said I was sorry. If you haven't figured it out by now, I was the golfer who mistakenly played the first 2 holes of Adam's tournament and won over par. Would have loved to seen that go in, but it is in for 4, which is a birdie, bringing him back to even for the day. Gettable par 4 6th hole here. If you can get your drive to crest that hill, it will roll out an extra 50 plus yards potentially. It is up and it is hammered. Look at the hang time on this. Runs down into the right rough, unavoidable. Excellently hit. Club speed 111.8. They're impressive numbers, especially before 8 a.m.
Put this old back.
Below his standards, they're 33 feet away. From 50 yards, I think we all expected this to be a little closer. Putt is on its way, just didn't turn for him. Overall, an okay putt. Going to end up in that 5-foot gimme circle for a par.
.495 par 4 after a 464.5.
They finally got you back at the right box. This is a golf hole here. Downhill 40 yards. The stunning Kapalua Plantation course.
Can we say plantation anymore?
I'm not, it says it on the screen, so I'm going to say it. It may not be PC to say plantation. Another monster drive by Haugen, still rolling down the hill. 350, 360 total length. 169.6 ball speed, 312 carry. Let's see if he can follow that up with a touchy 126 approach here. On a good line. How's the distance? It looks fantastic. Spins and checks up right outside the circle. We've got a fantastic look at birdie from just inside of 8 feet. Jams it home, catches the high side, lips in. I wonder, almost looked like that stroke he thought it was a stimp 10 again. But it hit the hole, nevertheless. Well struck, dead straight. The meat and the potatoes of the green. An excellent shot on a moderate length par 3 eighth hole here. 13.5 feet downhill for back-to-back birdies.
That's where you walk that in.
He didn't like it right away. You could tell by the walk, but it burns the low side lip. Will be a par, but that almost went in.
What is that, flash? Is that flash?
You saw a flash?
Yeah.
We've got some adversity here on the 9th hole.
Might have been the TV.
That TV? The shitty one in the back? I didn't see a flash, so maybe it was. That TV is behind me. Par 5 9th hole, 206 yards away, uphill 18. He's got what I hope is a 4-iron. Otherwise, he's not getting home from here.
It's a 4.
Confirmed 4-iron. Oh dear, the downslope got him in combination with the one-armed bandit finish. We're going to try and power through. Let's look at the scoring recap. Last year, 2024, Adam averaged .05 eagles per round. Looking to improve on that number this year. We've got a big time upslope, judged beautifully. We're going to be on and then back off again. Maybe, just maybe, the back 9, he'll start to check those heat maps to take into consideration the false fronts and just the overall undulation out here at Kapalua.
With the upslope, I should have hit one more.
Excellent, excellent pitch shot there. Usually likes to keep it a little bit lower trajectory than most. That one he took up top and got it to stop in the circle for a par. Side note, as we make the turn here, it is Ocho Day on ESPN, and we have switched over to dodgeball now, so I will be distracted. Hit very well again. That is going to trickle into the semi-rough, but again, 282 raw carry, almost 170 ball speed. Has to be happy with the performance of the driver so far today.
Can't wait for the new one.
Adam is one of the few that got his hands on the QI-35 early in an experiential visit down to Cabo in the TP Classic. He is a golf professional. Now, for those new viewers here, I should clarify, he is not a professional golfer. He is a golf professional, and there is a difference. Putting like a professional golfer, though, right now, moving to 3 under on his round, asterisk 2 under. Again, my sincerest apologies. As we take this positive momentum to the par 3. Oh no, oh no. Devastation. And we compound the mistake with a miss green long and left. I don't know if you could see that on the screen, but we did have a misread in an effort to get the ball situated in the zone. It read it as a 2-yard chip. Go in. Oh, man. You hate to see it, folks, especially right after a birdie. All right, we're able to clean that up for a bogey, what should have been a par. Unfortunate there, boss.
You know what? Let's go battle. See if we can. We're in control.
With the way he's hitting driver here today, I expect this could reach the green.
No red ass after that last.
325, par 4, angry after the last tee box. Hit well, but not drawing. It's going to carry the bunker. We're going to be okay there on the side slope, green high, 26 yards away. Looking to bounce back here. He needs to get going if he wants to see his name on that leaderboard by the end of round 2. Oh, just trickles through the circle. Forcing a putt here, 6 feet 7 inches. This is in his range. Loves the left-to-righters. Catches the left lip and drops in for a birdie. Putts are carrying a little bit of pace on them.
10.
Red ass.
Yeah, it's down.
352 here. If that looks like we are a size 70, wants to get this one up and let it fly. Up and turning nicely. 285 carry, 170 ball speed. Has to be happy with that. Puts
Better shape is that you?
puts wedge in his hand, a strength, 76 yards.
About 80-ish. 82.
10 yards away here, we're in the semi-rough fringe. Eight more inches. inches and we'd be on to the next hole. As it sits, we're just over 5 feet away. Testy par look here, breaking from right to left. Keeps the momentum going with a nice par, gettable par 4 here. Driver might even be too much. See, he might just go to smooth cut driver here, it looks like.
Uphill. There you go.
Ultra aggressive. We're going to go for the green here.
Nope. Way off the toe.
Knew it right away, a bit of a miss hit off the toe. Still finds himself just 13 yards from the putting surface here. Pitches it up and into the circle for yet another birdie. Rewarded with a par 5 downwind. See how aggressive he wants to be. Dog leg right, but there is some penalty area and a severe slope up that right side. I expect he'll be quite aggressive with this line. Goes with the low bullet cut. Is it going to catch the slope? It looks like it is. Get ready for some bonus yardage here, folks. We're going to speed it up with the space bar, trickling into the semi-cut, leaving him a mere 193 up the hill for his approach shot. Probably playing close to 220, 225. Looks like that same 4-iron. Keeps both hands on the club through the follow through. It runs up onto the putting surface. An excellent shot.
Downslope did not help.
Massively uphill 40-footer here, severely breaking up that slope from right to left. This is a feel putt. Hit hard, tracking nicely into the circle. That is going to be a gimme birdie, moving him to 5 under, nay, 4 under for the event. Now tracking respectably towards seeing his name on that leaderboard. Staying with driver here on the short 16th. He's leaning with it. It's fading on him. It is going to find that fairway bunker. Dicey 71-yard bunker shot here. Weapon selected. That looks like the 58 to me. I can't confirm that. I can confirm that is the 58 degree. straight up into the air off that upslope. Spinning back a little bit. Sit down. Okay, not bad. Some say that's the most difficult shot in golf. That medium length bunker shot. I don't know if that translates into the toughest simulator shot, as the lies are all perfect on a flat mat. Oh, it broke left, back left at the end. Still, we'll take a par and we'll move on.
Wow, what a par.
Lengthy par 4 back down the mountain again. Kapalua plantation course. Mountain range in the background. Absolutely hammered. He squared that one up. Timing impeccable. Might be too much. This could go through the fairway when it's all said and done, but he's got to be happy with that shot right there, folks. .155, semi-blind with the shrubbery. Takes aim, I assume, 9-iron, could be wedge. Questioning the technology.
No, I expected different results.
Adam's got a set of high standards back here. It's 5 under through 16. He should. 5 under through 14 on the 17th. Another green and reg. .50 feet away. Tracking wonderfully. Just short. I think if he hits that one hard enough, it goes in.
Morning, Tim.
Morning, Adam. I didn't want to say anything.
You certainly could have.
You
There's a microphone right here if you
I
want to say a
know,
lot.
I did not want to say a thing.
Tim Martin in the house.
Say a thing.
Tim, known around the building as the cooler. Adam fought through his arrival fantastically, making a par there on 17. All right, we're going to be okay. Asking for a little ground draw. He's going to get it. And he's going to get a lot of it. This is going to crest the hill. Roll an extra 25 yards, still going here, 350. Keep it going. All right, this just became reachable, 244 to the flag. Silent acknowledgement from Tim Martin, my broadcast partner. Have you been in your office yet today? Well, then you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
I was going to say that, but
Speak freely.
don't want to distract
Speak
anything.
freely.
Don't want to hear the, oh, gee.
I'm the only one who blames you. It's okay.
Okay.
Adam enjoys when you're around. Oh, this on a good line, good initial numbers. Landing on the green. Will it catch the slope here?
Yes. Keep going.
Adam makes a move to the
speed.
space bar in an
This
attempt
is
to
going
speed up play,
down
and this thing just
into-
got fantastic. 13 feet 7 inches for a closing eagle.
So we have dodgeball on the TV.
It is Ocho Day. It's Ocho Day, yes.
Ocho Cinco.
The white team is up 2 games to 1 in their best of 5, so it's elimination game for the black team.
The Vipers?
That's the color of their jerseys, for those of you who are listening. on its way, tracking nicely, a closing eagle, 7 under. Yeah, the opening bogey, he's going to point that out. Yes, it looks like I bounced it back with a birdie, though, on hole 2.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think that's accurate, though. We're gonna. The scorecard says 66.
Ooh, Eagles for this. It's going to up the Eagle
That
count.
is going to up the eagle count. That's humongous. Check the stats. 5 of 14 fairways. I don't feel like that accurately describes the round with the driver. A lot of those just trickled into that first cut after very, very well driven shots. 12 out of 17 greens. It's a weird total. I think there's 18 out there, but 23 putts. Got to be happy with the number of putts.
Yeah, that's probably doesn't count the first 3 holes.
Everything's in question at this point. Again, we had to fight through.
Is that his first round?
It was the first round. However, a fellow competitor bogeyed the first hole accidentally for him by mistake. Again, he couldn't feel worse about it.
And that fellow
He,
competitor was in the house.
he accidentally started his tournament round without changing the player, and it was a debacle. Yeah, we had to get the rules officials in.
No penalties were assessed, though.
You couldn't
Correct.
interfere and restart it.
Correct. No. You can stop play at any time and resume it from that point, but you cannot go back and restart. No. After multiple emails and phone calls to the commissioner,
Commissioner Hoffman?
they did not allow it. Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Correct.
It looks as if we're going to seamlessly transition into round 2 here. No break in the broadcast. If you want to grab a microphone,
rolling.
you certainly can.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Because this phone is going to ring at some point.
I don't even know why you brought it back here. We're not open till 9.
I
Shouldn't even
understand.
be back here.
I know, but I see Adam has the simulator until 12.
All right. Let's check. Let's
It's for his
check
family
here.
who's coming into play.
Let's check. Well, I do know he does have a driver fitting with a member coming up.
Yeah.
So,
That's all you.
right. Yes, I committed him to that.
Which member are we talking to?
He asked to remain anonymous.
Fair enough.
Safely pounded up the left side, pretty standard, down to the bottom of the hill, leaving a uphill approach shot from the rough, completely acceptable. Coming off a 6 under first round, finding himself in 51st place, currently on the leaderboard. He's got his sights set on catching the Sauce Boss at 14 under.
Oh, Sauce Boss. Nice 2 rounds.
Fellow squad mate of Adam Haugen PGA. The downslope, the side slope, all factored in. He knocks one up and on the green.
Will it stay? No.
He's gonna make his move to the space bar. Yep, it's gonna stay on the green.
We got a little more positive.
48 feet away.
7 under. 6 under? 7 under.
6. He shot well enough to be 7 under, but again, I have apologized numerous times. I still feel terrible, but I have vowed to learn from my mistake.
Oh, hang on.
Aggressive first putt. Runs it through the circle, past the pin.
I battled back from a bogey before on the first hole.
That's true.
Well,
That's true.
If you make this putt, it's a par.
Correct.
Okay.
He is, this is the first time he's seeing hole 1, even though this is round 2. In for a 4, and nobody wanted that to drop more than me. Wind has picked up here for the second round off the ocean from the northeast today. Making this helping from right to left. 196. It's a lengthy par 3.
I believe he birdied last time. First round.
Safely aboard, doesn't mess with the flagstick. Actually trickles into the semi-rough. Little bit of a false back edge there.
Not going to make a mistake of
Heat map could have indicated that, but he has yet to check a heat map today. That's why you don't bring it back here, Tim.
So we're not entering it?
Do what you want. I'm not here until 9.
John Court.
Settle. It's definitely affecting the boss man, for sure. Can we at least mute the ringer? You can just hit the red button and it mutes the ringer. Back to the action here at the second. Back to the action here at the second hole, par 3, 16 feet for par. Oh, could have gone in for the same price. Misses just low. Yeah, Tim, before you got here, I forget what hole it is. Probably 11, the 11th hole in round 1. As he was teeing up his ball into the hitting area, it read it as a shot, costing him a stroke, as there are no mulligans in tour play.
How did it read it? Did he hit it?
He was monkeying around with his wedge. He deserved it, but unfortunate nonetheless. Hop out of there. Ooh. Hit well up the right side, but we found ourselves in the deep stuff. You could almost see inside his head, doing the calculations here, how far to hit this. Stay right there. Okay, gonna be okay. Gonna be okay. Well judged. Well judged. Pretty straightforward up and down from here. 8 yards away. Got about a yard of fringe to work with.
Go in.
Let him in. Oh. Had it right in the heart. Just short.
Huh?
Who called?
John Court.
Gee, I don't know what that's going to be about. You have weird membership again?
We're 3 holes in, and already Adam dreading the time he's got to go back to work and deal with the membership. A bullet right up the middle. Not an inch of curve to that. That was impressive. Still rolling, too.
I'm not dreading it. I just know exactly what he's going to ask.
Yeah,
What kind of membership can they get?
We just have, with the new changes in structure, we just have to explain to some of them what the best option for them is.
Big hot. Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
A lot of bite to that one, mixed in with a little bit of slope. I wonder if that will be enough enough to get him to start checking the heat maps. Oh, man.
Oh.
The wedge is on fire right now. Another one that could have dropped.
For the same price. Sorry.
The par 5 fifth birdied in round 1. Not a long hole. I expect just the fairway finder here to set himself up for success.
What's that?
We're gonna take a breather here.
Right as he was swinging, Doris from Team Thunder was eliminated with a headshot, giving Team Lightning the series.
Good morning, everybody.
Take a breath. Take a breather. Take a breath. Regroup. Regroup a little bit.
In Tim's continual efforts to ruin my broadcast, we will now have the daily ops meeting in the background. Hopefully none of that is proprietary information.
We got a full house here today.
All right, 157 downwind, second shot on a par 5. On a good line, aggressive line, right up into the circle, and it sits for a
See?
gimme
The breather,
eagle.
The breather helped. The breather helped, Sean. You have to agree with that.
I don't believe it did.
I think if he takes another little breather, you know, there's a little delay up in the fairway.
So,
I thought it was celebration.
okay.
The resort services team was able to resurface one of the rinks, so that's very exciting.
Can we at least get the volume down a tiny bit on that?
Thank you.
I mean, there is someone playing a tournament round, not 10 feet away.
Anyone else? All right, so stats. We have 99 coming in, 48 going out, 6% with 600.
Oh, he's got the lean going. It's up the right side.
No fee.
Okay, gonna be okay. Gonna end up in that right rough, just like last time. Semi-cut this time. A dicey green sloping from back left to front right pin location. Let's see if we get a heat map check. Looks like we've got a lost wedge. Oh, we found it. Refusing to give me the satisfaction of a heat map. We're just gonna click it a little bit left.
What button it is. What button is it?
I'm not gonna tell you. If you don't want the heat map, it's fine. Oh, interesting insight.
Challenges.
Why is that only going 30 yards?
Right, release is inside of 20 feet here.
Yeah, it looks like it's out of service through up until next weekend. When we have the guests coming in.
Okay, can that go in an email specifically to Dave, Shannon, and Lonnie? I'm not sure that they're all in the know on that one.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Sit. I couldn't help but notice mid-roll, his putt hit the tee that he neglected to pick up, careening it off to the right, and that putt missed on the right side. I hope that didn't have any effect,
I would hope not.
but I don't know for sure. See if we can clean this up. 6.5 feet for par here. Up and in, made it look routine, even gave a little wave as if to say thank you. That was nothing. Really, please hold the applause. The 7th hole at Kapalua Plantation Course is a par 4 that's longer than the par 5 fifth. Let's see how Adam can handle it. Up near the top of Mount Kapalua. Hit very solidly. He was resisting the urge to correct me. He is a fact checker, and I'm sure it is not Mount Kapalua that we are located on. But
That's right.
for today, it's Mount Kapalua.
62.
Tim, do you know the name of the mountain range in the background there?
Mount Hawaii.
Mount Hawaii.
Also incorrect.
Yes, yes.
So that's a no.
That is a no, for sure.
If only you guys had something you could look this up on.
All of my devices are currently being utilized at the moment, and I'm not sure Tim knows how to do that. Fighting through the distraction wonderfully. This is on a good line. It's got the right distance.
That's it. Now birdie putt.
Big 9-iron there.
Big 9-iron down the mountain.
Yeah, blue.
Oh, heartbreak as it broke just outside. Mrs. Lowe, aggressive over there. We lost our Grandview Lodge 3-wood head cover. We're left just with the driver cover in the picture. Adam, an avid collector of tailor-made head covers and putters.
It's a hobby he started a couple years ago.
Known to rotate his head covers, depending on the occasion.
Gotta go.
Wants it to
Gotta
go.
go. Gotta go.
Yeah.
It does a little bit, releases up onto the putting surface. Just over 10 feet away, 10 feet. Let's get a proxy check. That was a good shot on a tough par 3 here. Check our closest to the pin standings. Round 2, hole 8. Sauce Boss in the lead, 4.21. 10 feet did not crack the leaderboard.
Oh, off dog.
Caught a big piece of the cup, but did not
I
drop.
one. Can't buy one.
Let's get
I feel like I
back
gotta keep this in the car to have a chance at go for it.
back to our leaderboard. Adam has improved his standing by 9 spots. He's within the top 44 at the moment. 1 under round 2 through 8 holes. Kapalua Plantation Course. With distance to spare, he opts for the 3-wood off the tee of the par 5 to set himself up better for his approach shot. Let's see if it pays off. This is the money shot. 223 uphill, 13 yards.
I don't think it's even made the play. I think it's even made the layups. But,
All right, we've got it aimed appropriately now. P7CB in hand. Struck well, but the wind's got it moving from left to right. Gonna be okay. Green high, right-hand side. Puts one of his best clubs in his hand, the 58 degree. Takes it up top, hits the flagstick. Oh my goodness. That could have gone in for the same price. What a shot. Unjustly, the ball has come to rest 5 inches outside of that gimme circle, forcing a birdie putt here.
Automatic.
Automatic indeed. Let's see. Yep, he does the right thing.
Marquis Grammatica. Almost on that.
Automatic. Automatic.
A quick sip of our McCafe French vanilla
another
cappuccino
breather.
at the turn here. 2 under, round 2, halfway mark. It's going to put him at 8 under for the event. We are now T38, moving on up.
Oh, he's
260's the distance.
That's the aim point indicator. We've got 322 uphill, par 4 here, 10th hole. Hammered right at it. Gonna get a fairway bounce, come up just a little bit short. 26 yards. Yeah. Playing to his strengths here. We've got the red hot 58 degree.
woof,
A little too hot.
woof.
Tried to take it up top, caught a little more of it than I think he was hoping to.
Woof. Got a flyer.
Just over 32 feet away here. That's still a green and reg. And a birdie putt.
Sit.
That's been a touch downhill. Hate to make bogey from 26 yards away.
I think it was 5 inches downhill. Coming back a touch uphill now for par, 10.5 feet. Want to see this one go in and keep that momentum moving in the right direction. Oh, another lip out.
Here's where the mistake was made last round.
Yes, this is the infamous tee box. Let's see if he adjusts his approach here. Gently sets it down with one hand. The proper play. Now hitting his first shot from this tee box for the first time today.
We gotta go. Yeah.
Oh, devastating bounce off the slope back into the bunker. No choice but to elevate this one uphill 6 feet to the flag. Had the trajectory, just not the distance. All right, that helps. That helps.
Look at that.
I fear we've reached the TSN turning point that we always reach with Adam. Fatigue starting to set in, a little bit of adversity,
Little breather.
coming off of a bogey. Got that one in for par. I feel like this is a very important tee shot. .323. He's got the firepower to knock this on, Tim.
Yeah, he does.
One arm bandit.
Arm swing.
Not in love
Pretty
with it,
straight.
but it's gonna be okay. Will he get some roll here? Okay, trickles into the rough a mere 13 yards from the green. Really showing off his strength and power today off the tee box.
One
He hit
hand.
it 250 yards.
The viewers don't know that only went 250. Come on, it almost made the green.
Total length 307. Hot club. Go in.
I can't help but think the climax of the dodgeball competition in his backswing had something to do with that.
I did hear some cheers.
Yeah, a raucous crowd at the dodgeball finals just erupted as Team Thunder has closed out Team Lightning. Burns the high side edge with a little too much pace.
Not paying attention.
Did you notice it was downhill?
Well, it's like a rerun of golf. I just, lose focus for about 3 holes.
All right, nicely cleaned up.
I was hammered.
For par.
Back of the cup. How we doing? Good.
Staying aggressive. We're going with driver here. I've seen a lot of players use an iron off the tee, a little bit safer strategy.
Oh. Get up on that tee box.
A low liner up the left side is going to find the deep rough. Luckily, 90 yards away. We can still get there. Uphill, fairly flattish from side to side. Really just calculating and executing out of the deep rough is the only challenge here. Get up there. Seems like a lot. 42, 40? All right, that's more like it. That's more like it. We're back. We're back with the wedge.
Yeah.
Approaching the 1 hour mark on our broadcast here. We are in round 2, SGT Pro Tour, Kapalua Plantation Course, 14th hole, drivable par 4. Slightly misfiring still with the driver. Gonna be okay in the rough, just under 14 yards from the flag here. An okay miss. .58 getting a workout today. Takes it up top. It lands softly in the circle. That's going to be a much, much needed birdie. 4 holes to go. 2 of them par 5s. I expect to see some fireworks here coming down the stretch.
Yeah. Even with the Cintas delivery. Filter down. No.
no.
Come down. Go. Keep going. Nice. Get to the flat.
Look
Put on your blinker there
at,
and
look
go.
at this baby go.
Oh, rough. Into the thick stuff.
Into the thick,
220 uphill.
down
to the
slope.
right.
See,
They want more dodgeball.
gonna go with that 4-iron. P7CB downwind.
I should go with 5 here because the slope's going to turn into
We're
a
going
4.
5. We're gonna actually factor in the downslope this time. That is crucial.
Can't get it above that. Can't fight the slope.
We've transitioned from 7-degree downslope to 26-degree upslope here. Needs to be calculated. Can we find ourselves 70 yards away in a bunker?
90-yard shot.
Got all of that one. Now we find ourselves in a spot of bother past the pin. 4th shot on the par 5. Incredible display of hands today, these 2 rounds. There are retirement talks on that 58 degree. It's gotten so much use today.
Well, budget comes out, new staff budget comes out in a week or so. About perfect timing.
Nice. Minus 24 leads.
Minus 24 is the leader, yes. T-Booms ranked 17th in the World Golf Rankings. Fired a pair of 12 unders. Humming right up the right side of the fairway, 60 yards away.
That's perfect, 9 o'clock, 58.
Hitting the driver well, but there is some concern about the low trajectory today. A late checkup, gonna put us just outside of 11 feet here, back down the slope from right to left. A birdie look nonetheless.
Why aren't you doing this professionally?
I don't have the time.
Oh, not bad. You should send this in to
And
NBC.
nobody's offered to pay me for
I'm
this.
just telling you. You should send it in to NBC.
He knew it right away, didn't play enough break.
Wasn't that far downhill, was it? I just gave her a little tap-tap-a-roo.
Nicely cleaned up. We've got 2 holes remaining. Kapalua Plantation course. Lengthy par 4 here. 519, the penultimate hole, the 17th. Mount Hawaii in the background, if you ask my co-anchor Tim.
Oh, it's a very popular tourist site. Just saying. There's a little more trajectory for you.
Pounded up the left center, think that's going to stay up top, leaving a little bit more of a lengthy approach in here. 168, slightly downhill. Wind, again, out of the northeast this morning.
A little bit.
Hanama'u Bay in the background. That should have been the mountain name, not Hawaii.
Wow.
A little tuggy left, and the wind's got it now also. Stay there. It's a sizable slope over there.
Wow.
Overall, an okay spot to get up and down from. A lot of green to work with, pitching back up the hill now. See if that wedge is still hot. It's officially cooled off. The big sigh right before the stroke really released all the tension, and he pours it in for par.
That one is not allowed.
Round of missed opportunity.
A round that had a lot of promise in the early stages. Floundered in the middle. We sit at 1 under for the round with 1 to go. Got after that one, 169.1 ball speed. I think he's going to have a look at the green from there.
No. No.
Caught the downslope and has reached the rough. I think if you ask him, he'd have wanted that to stay up on the plateau about 240 out.
This is true.
Severe downslope here must be considered. We're 214 yards from the flag. Wind in the face and from right to left here on your screen. Excellently judged. We're going to be on the green, a little ways away here, but acceptable result given the lie.
105 footer.
I don't have the stats in front of me, but this could be a new personal best.
For free membership.
To Mount Kapalua.
Blindly playing about 25 feet of break here. This is actually tracking on a wonderful line. He made it! Unbelievable. 105 feet, 1 inches for eagle on the 18th at Kapalua. What a way to finish it.
Hey, that'll help the food of putts made, huh?
That is unbelievable. Let's check the stats. This is going to be a new personal best on total putting feet of putts made, 179.38.
74 up to that point.
That is unbelievable.
Oh boy.
Up until that point, a pretty pedestrian round. 2 birdies, 3 bogeys, 2 eagles again here today. Capped off with the 105-foot putt at the finishing hole. I hope they give him a free meal in the clubhouse, at least, for that. So recap here, 6 fairways, 11 greens, a mere 38 minutes to play that round. His pace has quickened. Thank you for joining us. as we clean up back here, prep for the next round. Rumor has it there's a tips round 2 to be played at some point today by the boss of Sauce. We'll see if we get any commentary on that
Well, you
one.
will.
Adam, any parting words?
No.
Post-round presser?
It's a round of what ifs. A lot of those pitch shots should have and could have gone in.
Absolutely,
A little
yeah.
lack of concentration there in the middle part of the round where I just wasn't looking at the up and down. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Only saw you check one heat map in 36 holes. I know you're somewhat familiar with the course, having been to Hawaii multiple times, but
never to Maui. Never to Maui.
is that where Kapalua is, Maui?
Yeah.
I see. Well, that concludes our round for this morning.